Hello to all English-speaking people in the world, especially to my friends in North America, in the USA for sure, in UK some, and around the world. This is a special edition of 166 videos, the beginning of such a series. I want to do the same as I did a few days, or in total I guess a few weeks ago, in the German edition. There amazingly it was 181 videos. Okay, happens from the translation of the illnesses and problems. So now I have to do a hard job for you, not against anybody, not against the health industry, not against the medicine man, not against anybody, only for you. What I do for you. It's an offer to find a way, and as I said in my introduction words in, for example, the Manhattan Juice Clinic or the Manhattan JuiceTherapy in English, then I said I have the answer to every health system reform. Start with a change of your own eating habits and your way of life. It's so simple and easy. It's for most of the people too simple, because there is a lot of money in that total system, and I would say in that ill health system. So we cannot say health system, we must say illness system. But we want to change it. I want to help you, and it starts at your home. So simple, at your home, and understand the way your body works. That's by all new experiences, by all the scientists working hard, no discussion. But the simple way of our body, the working in our body, the competition to win the race against the dying cells in you with the best thing you can imagine, and this is organic water. And we receive that organic water out of the plants with a real and perfect juice. And at first I drink to all our health with a wonderful juice of carrots. This is a carrot juice, only carrots. I did a few, meanwhile, a few hours before it came from the refrigerator, so the glass is a bit. So I drink to all our health, and later some few words about the procedure, and then I do, after these introduction words, all the problems and illnesses. We have some therapeutical ideas and proposals to make to heal that problem. Okay, so to all our health we say cheers, I guess. Cheers. Oh, you cannot imagine the wonderful taste of this juice, fresh prepared with the best juicer in the world. And for champions, for sure, we need the champion juicer. And this is an old product in California, Lodi, California, and they are working probably as in the past, but the machine is still the best machine you can imagine. By all the new technologies, whatever people found out, the champion juicer brings what we need, the enzymes and all the best things in our bottle and glass where we put it, and it's a fantastic thing. During all the sessions, probably I say some words about this and that, and so I guess at this point is more or less enough. I had made some notice to the scenery. If you saw me sometimes in the German versions of political videos of mine, I'm dressed in a grey suit always. In the German health videos, I'm sitting in an alarm red colored dress to say hello, attention, it's about health. And now here I'm sitting in a green jacket, you see, it's green, because I guess we start together the green revolution. And there are very good signs in my so loved America. And if it's not coming from America, USA, it's not worse in this stupid world. Also, there are so many things to criticize there. But if it comes from America, oh, then you have to see it. And so, I start the Green Revolution with you. This is only the appearance. But you see, this is a clown. Probably you know this man. It's a sculpture of Charlie Rivel is his name. It was a Spanish clown, I think, one of the greatest. Then I have here, I don't know if you see it, it's our little Flochen. It's one of our dogs. It should remind me that we have still some little four-legged, wonderful creatures around us. Then I have here a jaguar. That reminds me always to use my critical tongue. This is my stone's tongue, you see. That's only just the appearance. What have I? Ah, here's a little Submarine, the yellow submarine from the Beatles. This reminds me to the music of the greatest, you see. I'm here as a drummer, and what's here, I don't know if you see it, this is a little starting to a tree, probably. It's a little bonsai, I could say. So, this together, this is my juice, a little lamp, a computer, where I then will introduce you the illnesses from number 1 to number 166, and also in alphabetical lines, it's English alphabet. So, nothing more to say at this moment, only take the few minutes of the day, organize the perfect user, try to come to the total, but so many illnesses is probably not helpful. Each little problem has this little book, and I've written some in English beside Manhattan Juice Clinic, the healing juices, the most important vegetable juices, etc., etc., and so on, fruit juices. It's all to see in the internet. At the end of each little video runs slowly, so you can see and can follow the introduction to come to the shop, and only €5, I guess. It's about $6 or so. It's an ebook version in minutes on your desk, on your screen, and you can start your healthy revolution. That's the idea behind all this. And if you want to wait a few days more, the double price is a little paperback. It comes by mail, but I guess it as an ebook is good, but as a book in the shelf later, probably for all your life. And for the family and friends as a little gift. So, my gift for you, my toast on your health. Thank you for your intention I make now a break. I see what's happened in my computer with this little film, and then I start later with all the little illnesses, put it together. The music is from my son, the entrance and the end music. I tell this only because I'm the drummer on it. Cheers. Hello again. You clicked on conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis or conjunctivitis is the inflammation of the membranes of the eyes. So, I guess we had in some other chapters similar problems with the eyes and explained what to do. Here we said drink it first, a juice of 300 gram carrots and 200 gram spinach. 2 hours later drink 250 gram carrots, 150 gram celery, 50 gram endive and 50 gram parsley. And again after 2 hours drink 500 gram of pure carrots, and after further 2 hours drink now fresh prepared 400 gram carrots and 100 gram parsley. So it is helpful to repeat the procedure till the evening with the same quantities of juices. Or you could say, oh, 2 hours I have no time. But if you are ill and you have this problem, I can only propose, follow these proposals. It's not a mistake first, then you can check it if it brings something. It costs nothing because it's feed. Following all clever old people like Hippocrates, of course. He lived exactly from 460 to 377 BC, so nearly 2,500 years ago. He said, use your food as your medicine and not your medicine as your food. Let's transform it today to today. You will give me right. A lot of people using pills enormously quantities, and I was reading in an elderly nursing home here in the area. There are people sitting having 18 pills, and no one asked if this is normal or if this is stupid. Yeah, but the people taking these pills, they have no choice. They cannot decide anymore for themselves because some white shirt little girls and helpers give them the pills and telling them what they have to do, because the doctors make the special recipes for these people and believing that this makes the people healthier. But they are sitting there only in their wheelchairs, looking out of the windows and waiting for the death. That's the future I don't want offered to you. That's the reason why I do these little films. That's the reason why I use the health videos, also to proclaim a little bit on that way as my political health reform. Because if we all understand that we are responsible for ourselves and not waiting for an insurance company, you cannot buy your endless life. You cannot buy yourself endless lives and existence on that world if you are drinking juices. But it's a question of quality of your own life. If you are sitting there like an switch off person, only just a figure, or if you're taking part of life in the high ages, which is meanwhile possible by the great pharma industry. But they forgot to have a pill for the brain, because there isn't. They have made the people now older, 70, 80, 90 is so normal. But now, what 100 years before came not so obviously into light, then they called people forget this and that. Oh, she or he is a little bit crazy or a little bit stupid. Now it's called they have Alzheimer disease, or they are dement in German, dement. So more polite formulated. Yeah, they're sitting in their wheelchair, looking out of the window and waiting till someone brings he or she later back into the sleeping room. Living room, isn't it? Waiting for the dead. But I'm waiting for the summer. We are in June 2014. And believe me, you can count. We live now 13 years from and with these juices. And before, we lived from the 5-star world and nutrition. Okay, perfect. But now, we don't need all these things around, because we live from vegetables, juices, preferable 2 to 3 liters per day. Not always, but most of the time. We live sometimes also in sin. I have noticed some words. It's called in English, you may understand it better, picadillo. Picadillo are allowed. Small sins are allowed if you follow the rules. If you follow the rule to buy and invest in your health reform, the champion juicer, okay, it's an investment. But if you calculate, now 13 years we had never had any problem with this machine, then divided it by 13 years the price today. Go to the next supermarket and buy the shit machine, only a wet preparing thing, but not a juicer. The real juicer is only the champion juicer for me, and I can swear that's what I found out by checking out all the other alternatives on the market. Because the principle of the combination of hydraulic and cylindric is that secret. And then a special cutter who breaks the fibers of the food, yeah, of the vegetable. That's a secret. I'm old enough to know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm old enough to say that's a machine. It's an investment in your health reform. Then buy these little books for your problem, or if you can bear it, buy the complete illnesses you have as ebook. I guess 25 euros, I think so. As a complete book, 56 euros plus transport is heavy for sure. Heavy knowledge for sure, yeah. But that's the beginning, and then it's not only for you, for your friend, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, for your mothers, fathers, in the complete family. Become a little bit obsessed by the idea to live healthier and not to stay at the end of your days in a wheelchair or moving with a walker. By all respect to these people, then try to become healthier at your end. That's my philanthropical vision and message to you. Good health. Cheers.